Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So it is starting to look serious, So we are for the first time here, since we came into this area down there, we are for the first time starting to move up finally, So it's getting interesting, I mean, we start to track bullish price movements since the low. This was the level where we had for the first time really in the last 8 months the chance for a breakout, and we've been tracking it, and I told you already here on this wave up that we can count this impulsively bullish, but I could not make it my primary expectation. I explained that countless times because we needed to get first above the level of 23.3k to get price confirmation. Now ideally I want to see that retested now, so we're going to zoom in a minute just to take a look. But just quick recap, because I haven't done it for a while, where we're actually coming from, because it might be a really time to celebrate here. I mean, it has been a journey for everybody who's been watching this channel for a long time. It has been a really long journey, a draining journey, but of course this great community is awesome. So it's been difficult, especially when you have views that are different to the majority, like I had here, that around 58k I told you we are going to go below 28.6k. And this has been the narrative, and there has not been a bullish scenario. There has not been a bullish scenario since then. This has been the narrative throughout, even when we moved up here to nearly 48k. And then we came down, we hit my target area. This target area hasn't moved in the last 8 months. So we've come into it, we've dipped into it. Here we had the first chance to end the correction, but I told you based on the price structure, not possible, not for sustainable all-time highs. Yes, maybe a bear market rally, but not for all-time highs. And in the end, we broke back into it as expected. And now we are here at the bottom of my target area. So my view is we have never sustainably or substantially broken the 20k level. So all within the range of my scenario, which is amazing. We can now for the first time move to the upside, and the probabilities have been as high as they've never been before in the last 8 months. But the bearish scenario was still the primary. It is not anymore. Or I'm still a bit careful, because we have not substantially broken the 23.3, but it's looking really good. So obviously this was, as I oftentimes said, for any long-term investor, and this still is in my opinion, accumulation phase. So for long-term investors, we are living at the moment in an amazing time. We really have time to and the possibility to accumulate Bitcoin at fantastic prices, in my opinion. Now, I'm not telling you to buy, absolutely not. But a rally just had to happen at some point. Now, if this is the breakout into a bull run, or if this is just a larger bear market rally, we will not know that until we have moved up much higher. But still, it can both be traded, On Twitter, and by the way, check out Twitter. You can find the links in the description. Our channel on Twitter on the 18th, which is exactly when we came down here, the 18th of June. I told you we are going to see the biggest rally since the all-time high. Since the beginning of the correction, the biggest rally. And it could really have started now. I mean, primarily I still expected prices to go lower, but we had the option on the radar. So always, hopefully everybody was aware that a breakout is possible at any time. I know some people didn't want to hear it and waited for the lowest low, even though I always told you, don't wait for the lowest low, And I don't want to see these messages, hoped we get lower and whatever, and I missed it, because, you never know. And we were in a turnaround space, in a space of uncertainty. Now, some of that uncertainty now gets lifted as we break through this level. Now, I can give you I simplified this chart finally. I found the time. This is a wave 1, this is a 2, and we're now in the 3, in my opinion. In this third wave, we should see, and this is what not definitely is going to happen, but what we should see in the bullish scenario, we should see a price of at least 25,700 for Bitcoin, the 1.618 extension. If we get there, I mean, then we can be much more certain even than that this is real. Ideally a bit higher. Then there will be a wave 4 correction and a wave 5 up. That wave 5 up can take us to 30k, the 2.618 extension. That is the textbook level for a wave 5. And all of this movement would then be corrected once more. Makes sense, makes perfect sense, because the 30k level is a resistance level. Maybe we don't get exactly to the 30K, maybe a little bit lower, maybe here to that 28.5K level. That would make perfect sense as well. The resistance level of my target range, my overall target range. And after that, we will get all of this corrected once more. And that would then be another entry point for anybody who thinks he or she missed the boat. Can this still be bearish? It could be, yeah. And there are various wave counts to still have it bearish and still see a lower low. So in no way all of this is invalidated. But what I could say, I would now lift the bullish scenario to maybe 60 to 65% probability, which doesn't mean the risk is gone for another lower low, but it has definitely increased, as I promised, the probabilities for the bullish scenario. Now, what I want to see, and that is requirement for that. That is requirement, yeah. So this is what I just told you, assumes that we have to hold the 23.3K level. If we lose it now quickly, and it was just a fake out, then I'm not going to make it the primary expectation, yeah. So this is how it works. We need to hold above 23.3. Okay, so at the moment we are still fighting with it. Yes, we are moving a bit higher, but we need to hold this level. But then, yeah, we can get to the 25.8, yeah, or 25.7 to 27K level roughly, yeah. And that would then set the stage for further increases along the way. So it's getting really interesting across the market. It's a good sign, in my opinion, that not Bitcoin has started this run, but that the altcoins have started the run. I think that is a sign of strength for the market, that not everything is depending on Bitcoin, and it's like Bitcoin is actually following. Bitcoin's still much weaker than many other coins, but it's starting to look really promising. All right, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.